Welcome to Inside TV. I am Professor Nazly Purba. We're gonna talk about outdoor adventure education tonight, and we have a special guest tonight. It's Nazly Purba. So Nazly, can you tell me please about a bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Nazly Purba. I'm originally from Indonesia. Right now, I'm in my third year here in the University of Utah. I'm studying park recreation and tourism with emphasis in adventure outdoor program education.
So you mentioned outdoor or adventure outdoor education. Can you elaborate more on the program, please?
Okay, outdoor adventure program. To me, I can understand that as experiential process that take place in more challenging outdoor settings with the use of theoretical and practical information, resources, and networking opportunities, in which the primary purpose is to build and strengthen intra and interpersonal relationships, personal health, leadership skills, and environmental understandings.
Excellent, excellent. And how exactly that can be done?
The course taught me all the necessary information to make a good outdoor adventure education program. First of all, we need to know participants' processing. In this manner, first we need to know what learning style they are comfortable with.
Very, very good, excellent. To elaborate more on that, let's go to random people on three to have their opinion.
The first one is linguistic, and these people think mostly in words. Second is logical, mathematical. These people mostly think by reasoning. Third is spatial. These people tend to think in pictures and images. Fourth is bodily kinesthetic. These people think through somatic sensation. Fifth one is musical. These people think via rhythm and melodies. I like these people. Next one is interpersonal. These people thinking by bouncing ideas of other people. Next is interpersonal. These people tend to think to their needs, feelings, and goals. Last one is natural. These people think through nature and natural forms.
So after we understand what's their most effective learning style, we can always try to create programs to simulate activities from their everyday life. The cognitive connections that are expected are based on experiential learning cycle. I actually do have a diagram that you can look. There you
Thank
go.
you, Nazly. Can we have a close-up on this?
First is concrete experience. This happens where new experience of situation is encountered or reinterpretation of existing experience occurs. Second is reflective observation, where the learner will filter his or her new experience, highlights the importance and inconsistencies between experience and understanding. Third is abstract conceptualization. This happens when the reflection gives rise to a new idea or a modification of an existing abstract concept. And the last one is active experimentation. That happens when the learner applies to the world around them to see the results. Risk is also fundamental to as a component to create an outdoor adventure program. Therefore, careful research is very essential, obviously, and to do this, the adventure experience paradigm theory by Priest can be very helpful to know. The adventure experience paradigm, based on two dimensions, personal skill level, and situational challenge, which are viewed as interacting to create psychological experience of 5 distinct states of increasing degrees of arousal.
And that is very excellent. To elaborate more on that, let's go to our field correspondent, Nazly the Black Metal Purba.
First, exploration and experimentation. Second, adventure. Third, big adventure. Fourth, misadventure. Fifth, devastation. And disaster.
Very interesting. Who do you think will benefit from all those outdoor adventure education?
Other than for myself as a personal development, it will mostly be for the participants themselves. With in conjunction with the lifespan development theory, they can be divided into 4 categories. First category is youth and adolescent. These participants typically in between 6 to 12 years of age. Experiential and hands-on activities are required. Structure and independency are essentials. They will think more linear. They will see learning opportunities more concrete. They see greater learning in interpersonal realms such as leadership, communication, and teamwork. Second category is emerging adults. This typical participant is in between 18 to 29 years of age, responsible for themselves, independently make decisions, and financially dependent. They also need challenging activities, and it needs to be in smaller group to extend better peer relations, social connections, and role models. Third category is adults. Adults need to be involved with their own educational decisions. They are more self-directed. They attend for specific purpose and with intent. They have great life experience and use it as a primary source of education. They respond well to internal motivators and they evaluate their outcomes independently. The last category is older adults. These participants in between the 60 to 65 years of age. Physiological and psychological are already deteriorating. They need less structure. They need a program that has more ownership and voice. And they have discretionary income.
Where exactly did the program take place?
Unfamiliar environments contribute a great deal to program outcomes experienced by adventure education participants.
To elaborate more on that, let's go to our correspondent in field, Nazly-san.
Being in a new environment allows participants to gain new perspectives on familiar environments and gives them the freedom to experiment. An unfamiliar environment also creates some level of anxiety for the participant, as well as creating the perception of risk. Overcoming the challenges presented by unfamiliar environments through the mastery of specific tasks results in positive benefits to the individual, such as increased self-esteem.
Amazing, yes, indeed. Okay, my next question will be, throughout the course, what are the things that resonate well, to you?
Actually, to start off the course, I didn't know exactly what will I learn in the course, because this is basically my first AOP class, or AOP emphasis-based class. And I was expecting to learn more like technical things to survive in the wilderness, but instead it was more into philosophical and scientific aspect of it, which I think is very interesting to know that there are many ways to see a particular topic. I also a firm believer that in order to discover, I must be outside of my comfort zone, which means that I have to adapt with all my weaknesses, including public speaking. So, in conjunction with the teaching method in the class, which requires us to work in smaller groups, has been very accommodating for my lack in communication skill. Although sometimes it feels like I am more struggling than actually learning, I realized that at the end, I actually did improve my communication skills.
Well, thank you, Nazly, for coming to the studio and having a pleasant interview. High five. Thank you, Nazly Purba. And for the rest of the people in the home, thank you for watching another episode of Insight, and we'll see you next time.